Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. As if you haven't heard enough of me over the last week, I'm WXFan21, doing yet again more Metroid Prime commentary. I'm joined by Link 64912. I'm just going to refer to as Link going forward, because if I start saying all those numbers,
Fine with me.
I don't want to start tripping over stuff. Link, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well,
Excellent. And we are joined by none other than Marion Law 71 on tracking. And apologies for getting started a little late. I was stuck on a phone, but I am here. Link is here. Link is all sorts of ecstatic for this race. And Link, what do you know about these runners?
Oh well, I've done some multi-worlds with Emma Genie in the past, so I know them pretty well. As for Feisty, I am not 100% sure. I don't think I've seen them play before, so uh, it could be a very close race today, this weekend.
This is going to be a ton of fun, and both races actually starting at about the same time. Gee, that's going to be one less thing we have to do to sync up the streams. You'll love to see it.
Oh yeah.
So, we want to make sure we're giving a shout out. We've got multiple Metroid Prime races going on here. We have none other than the last Mentor tournament race going on over on the main Speed Gaming channel. We've got This is our Metroid Prime Randomizer weekly, separate from the tournament. This is our weekly Prime race, and we're going to be starting out here in Alcove, and it's an energy tank. That's a little different, and this is standard settings, by the way. There's nothing crazy, no crazy elevators, no randos, none of that kind of stuff, so looking forward to this. Launcher.
There's missiles at landing site. That means Hive Totem probably have our Morph Ball.
Yeah.
Or it could be a missile expansion. Either way.
Or it could be like yesterday's race, Mentor race that I commentated that, 30 plus minutes in, we still didn't have space jump.
Yeah, space jump is one of those items that you want to find early, because, well, the 3D Metroid double jumps are crucial.
Absolutely. And not to mention space jump, like this game was built around space jump being found at a certain time throughout the game. For example, you can't climb up Chozo Ice Temple without space jump. You can't really do Tower of Light without space jump. You can't do a lot of the late game without space jump at all. And Morph Ball is over on Grapple Ledge. There's Grapple Beam.
Oh boy.
So, which means we're gonna find space jump soon.
Yeah. So Morph on Grapple Ledge, grappled in half pipe.
Maron, by the way, is set and ready with the trigger fingers to do everything that they can do to go ahead and get ready to do this quick Chozo.
Missile expansion, we're in nursery, I believe.
Yes, it was. I see. Gonna make a quick play for Hive Totem.
The only check that they can logically get as of right now, anyways.
Yep. We don't have any missiles yet to get that gallery item. So it is going to be... There's our space jump. No surprise. Again, just from the items we've seen so far. Space jump.
Space jump, and nailing that totem script.
Yes, was really nice. Let's see if Emma Ginny can do the same thing. They're part of the Mentor tournament. And they also nailed it. Nicely done from both racers. So logically, we're going to go space jump into half pipe for grapple, into Morph Ball, back to landing site for launcher, even though we don't really need launcher.
They might as well grab that vault ledge item as well.
Agreed. But just like logic chains and stuff like that, so we should be going back to landing site, but we don't need launcher to activate missiles. Unless you have that equipped in the settings.
I don't think we have that.
Nope. We haven't even seen Vault Ledge yet. Nicely done from Feisty. And let's see.
Gotta go grab the Morph Ball.
Feisty just got knocked off by a wasp. Ah!
Gotta love it.
Sorry, Feisty. I don't mean to laugh, but that was funny.
So, I don't know if Icy knows about this, but whenever they get onto that tree right there, they can actually aim up at that grapple point and double jump and then activate grapple beam.
You want speedrunners to actually utilize the grapple beam?
I know it's unheard of.
How dare you? Nice missile expansion in the tree. Vicey gonna automatically head right back, so Vicey getting their morph ball, Imogene's got theirs. And we're gonna be heading back for artifact hints as well. And Imogene's also doing the same thing, heading back for launcher and hints. We've seen a lot of required Omega Pirate seeds. What do you think, Link? If you had to take a wild guess, you think that trend's going to continue?
Possibly, possibly. Who knows? We might have required Artists as well.
Oh, you even want more craziness. You want a required Thardus, okay.
It's Randomizer, it's Randomania. Anything is possible.
Fair. Vanilla Phazon, just saying.
Yeah, Vanilla Phazon could very well be a thing.
Feisty with
Vanilla Spider.
Feisty with really good early movement as well.
Oh yeah.
This would be a fun item if it was a beam. Feisty apparently peaked it. I didn't even see what it was.
It must have not been important. Whatever it was.
And Virginia's also going to go check it. Now we head for artifact hints. Give me some Farfendrana artifacts for a change.
Farfendrana, lower lap or lower mines.
I've seen enough lower mines. Let's have something different. It's a missile expansion.
Hey, early on, you need as many missiles as you can get.
Absolutely. So, Link, do you run this game?
I've played Prime in the past a lot. I remember playing as a child, or can't really say that because I'm not that old.
Yep. Oh, nice Varia suit.
Varia. Nice.
Don't let Link fool you, chat. They're only 16 years old.
No, you're
14?
You took 8 years off of me there. Come on.
Listen,
I am not that young.
Link, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you would do next?
Alright, so I have the Varia suit with missiles, morph. I would honestly start cleaning up the rest of the tracks that I could get in Chozo before heading to Magmore. Make my way to Finjana. Seems like the logical play. Because there's so many more checks available for them in Chozo. So that's just me. The question is, who will check the hits first? And I think that's going to be Emma. Tower of Light. Okay. Arbor Chamber. That's an easy grab. Finjana Shorelines. Alright. Basin Processing Center. Okay. Hall of the Elders. And Fiery Shores. Is he going to do the Arbor Chamber out of bounds to grab that artifact early?
Sorry about that, I'm back. For those of you that want to order a car out of state, make sure you leave yourself a little bit of extra time. for pickup because, like, I'm given a window. It's like I'm working. I've got a meeting. We can't do this. It's just like, you know, when you have to have meetings there, Link, to be able to run the next biggest Metroid pipeline. I'm kidding. That's all good. All right, so I saw a couple of interesting artifact locations. Marin's got them. Tower of Light, Harbor Chamber, which we already saw Feisty go ahead and get. We got Fendrana Shorelines, PPC, All the Elders, and Fiery Shores. I kind of like that none are in lower mines, but with the way Randovania has been lately, at least what I've seen in the Mentor tournament coming a lot of those races, we have been seeing at least something of an artifact required. It's possible our Phazon is in lower mines, or something that's, going to be required. Maybe it's a thermal, and I would hate to say spider ball. Maybe supers are hanging out down there. Just a little interesting to me. Don't get me wrong, I'd love for not be able to go to lower mines for a race I'm actually commentating in the past week plus. But the artifact locations just kind of scream that we're gonna get a Phazon hit, and it's gonna say Phazon Mines, and could very well be a lower mines.
Yep. The runners will hate to see it, but us commentators will give us more to commentate. That's for sure.
Hashtag content.
Exactly.
Nice bombs. What is this scene? Varia over in the Artifact Temple, bombs and Warrior Shrine. Maybe we're gonna get a vanilla wave. Who knows?
Looks like my routing was put them behind. That's for sure. Because I said, somebody asked me what I would have done with the current items that they had after they grabbed that Varia suit. I said, what I could in Chozo.
Absolutely. Because, again, Chozo has so many checks. Why would you not want to sit there and try to get as many of those checks out of the way as possible?
Yep.
So I agree with you.
Yeah. It's all about check intensity.
Mm-hmm.
How many checks can you get out of the way the quickest?
Agreed. But again, Feisty and Emogeny see that Varia suit and no, they both decided we're going to go gun right for Magmor. And again, on the way, we've already seen Feisty pick up Arbor Chamber. And now, obviously, logic is telling us this is where our bombs was. We needed to go Varia into Magmor. Did Emogeny also pick up their Arbor Chamber artifact?
They did not. They
did not, okay. I don't know how comfortable Emogeny is with out of bounds for Arbor Chamber. I know, I can't believe I'm saying this, it's one of the easier out of bounces from what I've been told.
Oh yeah, as someone who doesn't do out of bounds, and gone the Arbor Chamber out of bounds, it's fairly trivial. To a certain extent, that is.
So Fiery Shores check. We're moving on here past Lava Lake. Icy is going to either go save and warp, or they're going to go right into Chozo the back way. I like this.
Probably will go Chozo back way.
Would make sense. Again, kind of like you. This is kind of like what you were saying, right? There were so many item checks in Chozo. Just go. Early Chozo was loaded with item checks. And now with bombs, we can get we can get the Dynamo lower check and all that kind of stuff. So there's quite a lot to do. Just this room climbing up.
Furnace, technically Flogras and Logic.
Back Zoids and Logic.
Yep. Zoid and behind Zoid. There's a lot that is in Logic. There's the 3 checks in Nursery as well. Wait, no, not Nursery. Sorry, I'm getting the rooms mixed up.
You are fine.
The room that normally holds more Ruined Fountain, I think?
Ruined Shrine.
Shrine, sorry.
Yep, you're good. Ruined Fountain has the Spider Ball track, and that could very well have something.
Yeah.
Vault has a missile. Randovania, if you're listening, all I'm saying is just program into your siege, phase on and vault. That's all I'm saying. Be fun.
Sounds a bit trivialized at that point.
Make bombs somewhere so far away they have to go get them, which would be even funnier.
Oh, like back in let's see that I was doing for a Prime tournament. Think they were in Hunter Cave in Kendrana.
Ew!
Well, the settings we had, we did have random elevators one way anywhere, I think. We basically, me and my opponent agreed on just about
Nice
all the
X-ray.
crazy settings.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice X-ray.
X-ray this
Visor.
early. Come on, that game. Let's give them everything else that they need to go fight OP.
Yep. I remember it was a week 6 game. 2 races, I think, were pretty much out of it. We had some insane settings. It was a random start. I think we have random elevators. It was nuts. You know what the start was? Far Fendrana by Frozen Pike in one of the tunnels. And Morph Ball or Boost Ball or whatever it was, Bombs was in Fendrana's Edge. And because when you have little to nothing at that point, to go fight the flying pirates, it took 40 plus minutes for someone to get out of Far Fendrana with the items that they needed.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a fun one.
yeah, sounds like Prime. Okay, missile expansion. Another missile expansion. That's 2 for 2 for missile expansions here.
Woohoo! Missile expansions. Beetle Jam.
Yep, we're gonna be hearing that for a bit.
Also, good on the racers. 3 for 3 on missile expansions. Good for the racers to route back in from Hive Totem, so you can get that back end item.
Yeah, so I guess we could refer to that room this as the Shrine of Missiles. I mean, the downside of getting X-ray this early is the thought of having potentially required Omega. The upside is that it somewhat trivializes the ghost fights.
Yep. Interesting using X-ray that early, and that is a energy tank. And magma pool.
So the question remains: is next progression here in Chozo or out in Kendrana?
Neither runner has made their way over to Gathering Hall or Watery Hall. So that's also something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Vice is actually on their way there now.
Yeah, there's this one check up at the top of the room.
It's
which
just a
is
missile.
Another missile.
Like you said, get as many of those as you can early.
Yeah.
Nice Metroid.
Nothing. Love to see nothing. If one of these 2 items, or these 3 items, is possibly Fireball, it
That'd be even funnier.
would mean that they wouldn't need to come back and do Upper Dynamo. Oh,
It's
but
a nice power bomb expansion.
yeah,
I'm trying to think what that
Very
one
nice.
power bomb opens up.
well, there's There's Lower Warrior Shrine. That's based on suit. Well,
Hello!
yeah.
Get seed!
Yeah.
Phase on 19 minutes in.
So much for required OP.
Again, I've calmed enough lower mind seas over the last few weeks. I'm not complaining if we never go down there. At least in this race. Early phase on... Are we gonna have late beams?
It is very possible.
Like, you know what would be interesting? If we came across Ice Beam before Wave, and Plasma was just somewhere far away, we'd have to route in back ways. We couldn't get access to front fin. We couldn't get access really into labs except coming in from the back. Like, it would force you into far fin to try finding something. It's just... I don't know. Like, this is a really weird item progression so far.
And to be fair, it is Randomania.
Of course.
It tends to throw curveballs quite a lot.
Listen, as commentators, we don't mind.
No, we don't. Keeps things interesting.
Absolutely. Feisty on with that power bomb is gonna go get this energy tank at Magma Pool that they already peeked into. No, it's Wave Beam! It looked like an energy tank.
Technically, it seems to look like energy tanks on its side.
Fair. And another power bomb expansion. I'm not...
That's another power bomb in there.
3 power bomb expansions found for 4 main PBs. Love it.
Yeah. Well, now with that wave beam, screaming Syndrome play.
Yeah. We know the Shoreline's artifact is locked still. So that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't have plasma. And if it's in Lighthouse, we don't have supers yet. Feisty, though.
Don't have Smarter.
Yeah, Feisty making the smart play. You're right here. Just go clear tower right now.
Yep. Get the tower item and the underwater item.
Yep. Nice movement from Feisty. Ginny, with their phase-on suit as well, is actually going to go ahead and go to Zoid.
Yeah, well, Zoid could have something important.
It's an interesting play.
Zoid is one of those bosses where 9 times out of 10, most likely doesn't have something on him. But on the seeds that you forget to check Zoid's holding something important.
Yep. The huge climb from Feisty to get their artifact receipt. Right, we have a Tower Light artifact. So they wrote this out of the way with...
Feisty had plenty of tools.
Yep.
Logic to get it.
Energy tank for Ginny. That could come in handy. And a missile expansion, so... Nothing besides our artifact for Feisty. Zoid also
That's something that's already required to get through Impact Critter. So If the artifact ends up being on the lighthouse, the question that remains is where is those supers going to be?
Correct.
Because who knows, this might very well be a superless seed.
Possible. Would stink for Exo. Yep, Zoid not required.
Like I said, typically it's the seeds that you forget to check Zoid that when Zoid holds something important. The other times, it's not required.
Imagine if Zoid held Spider, though, you know what I mean? And you don't go Benya and you don't go for it.
Like I said, that the scenario that I said plays out right then and there. 9 times out of 10, not required, but the times you forget to check, it's required.
Yep. Feisty is making a play for Magmore. Gonna be on their way over to Fen.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Yes.
Lagra could have their Sputter Ball. Or maybe a Beam.
I'll root for that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Flogger fight. And I do want to give a shout out to Link and Miron for coming in and doing co-coms and tracking respectively. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
And also to all you out there, happy WrestleMania weekend.
Looks like Energy is doing
Upper furnace check.
upper furnace, possibly icing before Flagra.
Nothing crazy.
No,
This lower furnace might have
That's-
main power bombs. I saw a glow.
yeah, could very well be.
The brightest
Yep.
item in the game shines through again! It shines through the wall! Main PBs and lower furnace.
Yeah. Well, if Artis is required to see, Emma will have plenty of power bombs to waste.
Correct. Feisty with 2 power bombs.
So we know where the artifacts are. We still don't know where ice and plasma are.
Correct.
The question remains, how quick do we decide to more or less clean up the rest of it? We're going to Fen John and clean up those items that we can get.
I'm going to Fen
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
if I'm running this seed, I see my items, I know there's at least one artifact in Fen. Every piece of item we have looks like it's leading us towards front Fen. Wave Beam opens up a lot of Fen to us. We know there's an artifact in Hall of the Elders, so we're gonna have to come back to late Chozo anyway.
yep. Once we grab that icing.
Yep. But it's also something you can route back in if you would have come from, say, Mines. Or you would have come
Yeah.
from, say, Great Tree Chamber. That way, like, through wherever. Like, it's there. I'm not super rushing it. Yeah, there you go, Emma. You got your grapple, you got your X-ray. Let's see if they do out of bounds. Yes, we can get them their second artifact. And I didn't quite see what was in Observatory. It's the artifact, so the artifact is in Observatory. Not Observatory, Lighthouse, my bad. Oh, it's the stupid to get the artifact!
Supers for Plasma Beam locked. Alright. That's great. That's just phenomenal.
That's outstanding!
Love to
Well
see
done,
it.
Randovania!
Well done, Logic James and Randomania.
Emma Ginny does the out of balance. Nicely done from them. That's 2 artifacts for Emma Ginny. Plasma
Gotta love
locks
it.
super, which then locks the artifact. Great, just well placed. Randovania, A+.
Oh yeah, love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, as long as you're not the one playing.
Exactly. Nicely done from Feisty to get through that little morph ball area. Come on,
Ooh,
Plasma. This it. No, it's boost.
boost.
Let's go. Front fin is loaded.
Yep, super slow boost. All that we need is now the Canyon check to make sure it's completely loaded.
Can I hear Canyon
Yeah,
Ice? Just don't give me
possibly.
Plasma. Like, let's let this seed go for a little bit longer.
Or maybe, ice is going to be vanilla.
Could be.
That baseball does put that check into logic. Pretty sure.
That boost ball opens up a lot right now
Oh yeah,
in terms of movement.
opens up. Yep. Movement wise, checks wise, it opens up observatory. And the rest of labs now. Having boost also trivializes the Ridley fight.
Yeah. For those that don't know what Link means, there is a boost ball super damage that you could do. Apparently, it does a lot of damage to Ridley. So after the first phase of Ridley, he starts flying away.
The devs
You can,
forgot to uh, mark the flag to make Ridley immune to boost
yep,
and made him super vulnerable, where boost uh, pushes him straight into second phase.
yep. So basically, what you could do is go hide in a certain corner, wait for him to plop down and attack, and then after that, you can go boost ball into Ridley and damage him to the point where it becomes this last phase. And it's actually a fantastic speedrunning trick. It really helps out the length of that fight. Because if you get to deal with the flying around and the waiting, it becomes a relatively longer fight without that boost ball trick.
Oh yeah.
So Ice Ruins East, holding a couple energy tanks. Now we're on to Ice Ruins West, or West. Yes, SpongeBob quote, you're welcome.
Here's another E-tank.
All the Ice Ruins apparently have all the energy tanks in the sea. 3 energy tanks. Now we'll see what Fen Canyon has. Maybe it'll be another energy tank.
Who knows? Or it could be our gravity suit.
Oh, that'd be great.
Anything at this point.
It's our last power bomb expansion.
Now that they have that boost ball, I would say Labs is the play, possibly.
I agree. You've got Wave Beam, you've got Boost, X-Ray, Grapple. You get everything you need to get through Labs.
And you don't need grapple or X-ray to get through Labs.
True. I was just naming off items. You really only need Wave Beam and Space Jump. And Boost. If you don't know Observatory Dash.
And of course, bombs.
Bombs. You should have bombs by this point.
Yeah.
Missile expansion. Now begins the climb. And what you're going to do is see a safety save here. Also called, this going to be a pivot save. So if Labs has nothing, what Feisty will do is reset once they get to the end of Lab in Research Core. And pivot save, go all the way back here. Take no items from Labs. Because again, you'd have to retrack your way all the way back through Labs, and that takes a little bit. So to save yourself time in a race setting, you pivot save and get right to the front of Labs and start over from there and figure out where to go. It's a good chance Plasma's in here, just considering what's next and logically the items we have to have for the later portion of this game after Labs. Ice Beam is needed, Plasma's needed. Now, Feisty, Research Lab, Hydra. Sorry, Link, go ahead.
I was just saying that there are only a few items that are quote-unquote needed for this scene.
Of course, Spider being one.
Yeah.
Really, Spider and Ice and Plasma is all that's really card required to finish the seed.
They do need supers.
Do you really need to? Oh yeah, well, right, because of where the artifact is. Yep.
It looked like Emma Genie had to do a reset for some reason.
Unfortunate. Lost their Arbor Chamber artifact?
Yep. Yep.
Emogeny reset without getting boost. Damn, that's unfortunate. Did they freeze?
Must have went to Canyon. Maybe.
They were in Chapel of the Elders.
Oh. And who knows what happened? Oh. There it goes.
Highest Meron speaking in third person. So that does set Emogeny back a bit. It's possible the game could have glitched.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Research Lab Hydra. 2 item checks here.
Yeah.
Wave Buster. And a missile expansion. It was either Wave Buster or Flamethrower.
It looked like validation to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw a little red there at the end on the other stream. Nicely done. They're going to skip that, and Research Core is going to be a missile. This will be set.
Yep. There's that save scum coming into play.
Yep. What's up, TGC? Welcome. Emogeny actually going into reverse here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That looked like Thardas entry. Front fin for Emogeny. Feisty has all the labs information. So let's think about this. Where are we going from here? I think to me this is probably a Magmore play with Wave.
Yeah,
We
there's a
can't.
few tricks that you can grab
We
with
can't.
Wave from Magmore.
Workstation's
Actually,
open.
yep.
Life Grove's open.
Flogra's still in play.
Yeah. Flogger could have Spider Ball. Should be even more fun.
Yeah.
And Feisty did take a warp to start. We'll see what Feisty goes from here. Back to Chozo it's going to be. So the Chozo checks left for Feisty are Sun Chamber.
Yep. Sun Chamber. Uh,
Zoid, they haven't checked Zoid yet.
yeah, Zoid. They also have uh, upper and lower furnace. They could peak the ice beam item as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
And Mojini with the pivot save as well. I think Feisty's going to make a play for Zoid first, Furnace, and all those other checks.
Yeah,
Which
makes sense.
it's exactly what they're doing. You don't want to go fight a boss if you don't have to.
Nope. Feisty's gonna set those safe scum here as well,
Mm-hmm.
just in case. Makes complete sense.
Absolutely. Again, the same pivot save. If Zoid has nothing, just pivot out. Not that big of a deal.
Nope. Doing the out of bounds.
Oh my
Feisty.
gosh. Feisty's doing IBBF. If Feisty could hit the slope jump. Feisty missing the door trigger. There you go.
We know that this isn't necessarily required.
No. This is not in logic settings to do IBBF that I'm
No.
aware of. Ammo Ginny gets their wave beam. Oh, that's why they must have reset. They didn't have wave.
Oh yeah. Yeah, makes sense now. I'm gonna pick up his or their Tower of Light artifact now.
Alright. Ammo Ginny's gonna go ahead and it looks like they're just gonna do this the casual way. Maybe they're not comfortable with Tower of Light Dash yet.
Well, they do have the missiles for it.
Of course. You good, Mara? It's all good. Feisty sees the... Look at the glow from Lower Furnace of those main PBs.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Feisty. That's a reset.
All of it too. Yep.
Yeah, fell a little too
Quicker
far
to-
down.
Yeah, quicker to reset than attempt the ether jumps. That's for sure. Because as someone
Yep.
who has attempted to do out of bounds stuff like that, I can attest it's not pleasant when you fall a bit too far.
For those of you that are watching, if you're interested in competing with us here weekly for the Metroid Prime Randomizer race, anybody can compete in the weeklies, whether it's Prime 1 or Echoes.
Yep,
Anyone have
we
CGC, right?
are doing yep. Also the CGC cross game clashing.
When is that
Prime
weekly?
1 and
Friday?
2. Give me a second. I'll go check real quick.
I know Echoes is Saturday. Obviously, Prime is Sunday. I thought we had a CGC weekly.
We do.
So anyone that's interested, you don't have to be an expert. You don't got to be a elite tier, speedrunner.
The
Just
fourth
come.
Saturday of each month.
Fourth Saturday of each month. There you go. Come, have some fun. Come hang out in the Discord. People are awesome.
Yep.
You get to meet
And
people
while
like
you're
Link.
there, yep, and Marion, as well as UWX.
Thank you. I hang out. I lurk.
And
I calm.
yes, some of us lurk, some of us do host our own multi-worlds as well. So those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, join the Discord. We'd love to see you there.
Yep. And if you don't, Link will find you and then force you to join the Discord. I'm kidding.
I will not. I definitely will not do that.
I'm kidding. Let's see if Feisty can do IBBF here to start. Emma, Jenny, nice gate skip. And they're going to make their way over to Flagra. So we're going to see if Flagra is required there.
Yeah. My money is on Flagra being required.
Agreed. There's not many checks left. Again, IBBF I don't think is logical right now, so...
Yeah.
No.
Feisty looks a little stuck.
Yep.
Maron thinks it could be Chozo Ghost having major progression. Would require us to have Spider Ball for that.
Spider and supers. It can't be. The ghost can't have progression because we know supers is plasma locked.
I mean, Ghost could have ice.
Yeah.
They just can't have plasma.
They can't. Plasma.
Well,
Ice
it's
spreader.
Ice Spreader.
It's diet ice beam. There.
Giant Ice Beam. Please rename Ice Spreader Diet Ice Beam. Please.
Yeah, it's the same great damage with zero, with none of the calories, you know?
So it's a water beam.
I mean, I guess.
That's great. Embo Jimmy back to Magmore. Workstation could be our progression too with Wave Beam.
Yep.
Magmor doesn't really have any other checks other than a workstation and plasma processing right now.
Yeah.
So Imogeni's gonna have to traverse Magmor and go
And,
all
and
the way across.
plasma processing logic requires spiders
Spider.
anyways.
Yep. We can't even get up there. Feisty is stuck. Feisty doing what they can to get out of here.
It's either a workstation or it's going to be vanilla ice beam. That's going to hold.
Could very well be Vanilla Ice. Not to be confused with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. As of right now, it's anybody's race at this point.
Agreed. Feisty's been wasting us, but not wasting, but spending a lot of time doing IBBF. And struggling with it a little bit, too. Currently stuck on one of these out-of-bounds walls. Feisty's trying to progress to go by this.
To be fair, IBBF is not the easiest trick to do.
No. And there's a reset from Feisty as well.
Reset number 2.
Well, third time be the charm.
I'm about to say, is the saying going to be true? Third time the charm?
Imogeny doesn't have their boost ball yet, so now with Wave Beam in hand, and you'll get boost ball. Go check everything else and
grab that boost ball. I say after grabbing that boost ball, see where could Spider be at this point. Spider could be workstation, logically.
Yeah.
But I doubt the trainable or slope jump trick to get to Furnace would be whereas activating this too fast though.
I don't know where else it would be at this point.
It would have to be workstation. And take that fireball to get access to all the others. Ice beam, check. That's probably going to be our plasma beam. Grab our supers. And then Elder Chamber might. Oh no, it can't be. Nothing could be vanilla ice beam unless that is in fact where ice beam is, because the door changes into an ice lock as soon as you enter into that room. Never mind. Huh. We already know all the others holds artifact. The question remains. Oh, I just realized something. I think it's going to be vanilla, most likely.
Ice beam could be it could very well be vanilla.
Yep. Ice beam is vanilla. Workstation would have to be either fireball or plasma.
I could see plasma.
Yeah.
What's crossway? Again, we really can't get here without Estus Missile. Okay. So Feisty's made their way here. They can get us here and get up into back with Wave Beam.
You need backup ice. So we know workstation has to be something.
Makes logical sense to me.
We also know it could be another ice beam check as well. Trying to solve the logic right now. I had whichever item to be more important or requiring grab before the other.
Yep.
It's vanilla ice cream.
Hey, look at that. And Feisty's launching missiles all over the place.
Missiles of joy.
Pretty much. Or
Or
frustration.
maybe, yeah, I would say either joy or frustration. Because let's see, that ice beam allows them to go grab, or go too far Finn without fighting Tardis. And back, they could also backdoor Tardis as well.
Yep.
Red gives them access to gravity chamber, which could beat gravity chamber, of course. It also allows them access to Great Tree as well. They do have if they're comfortable doing the expandable, they can get to Life Grove and Life Grove Tunnel. Get those 3 checks.
We have boost ball for all of them, so I think
And
Ammo Ginny
Minds
should have
is
the
in play
boost
now.
ball. I think. Yep, Upper Mind's in play. I think Ammo Ginny has boost, right?
That ice beam opened up a lot. Though,
Question is how long does Ammo Ginny
I have to
take to
ask you
find
this.
it?
I have to ask you this. With
Yes.
ice beam being vanilla,
Yes.
is this even randomized?
Is this even randomized? Shout out to Oates' stream. Well, apparently, if you watch Oates' stream, I'm apparently still the only subscriber in like the last several months to subscribe to his stream. My name is still appearing at the top of his stream.
Wow.
I was in Tokyo 90s stream, and I'm just watching him play Mega Man. He goes, "Oh, it's WX fan, still at the top of Oates' stream." So it's all good. I guess the first real vanilla item we've seen in the seed too. Ooh, Ammo Ginny did not go back for boost.
Ooh.
Icy now making a play for, like we said, this is a Life Grove play. Great Tree Chamber and Life Grove.
Great Chief Chamber, Life Grove Tunnel, Life Grove. That's 4 items there. Possibly gonna do Upper Minds while they're at it. Maybe.
Possible.
Who
And
knows?
Maron in Twitch chat, I thought that, for a split second, that could have said Affleck. Nice energy tank. Get that small check out of the way with.
That was Wave Buster.
Yeah, it's definitely Wave Buster.
Yeah. Now that we have it. Instead of just seeing the edge of it, we have seen a full model.
Ammo Ginny here will take the pivot save back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sees that it's a missile and it's probably shaking their head right now.
Mm-hmm. Probably just like Feisty was when they start. Now Feisty's going to head to Great Tree Chamber. Again, we'll have 4 item checks. If they do them all, we get Great Tree Chamber, Life Grove Tunnel, and then 2 in actual Life Grove. So 4 item checks. Any one could be Spider Ball or Plasma. Those are the 2 items that are required right now. Because we know Supers is locked by Plasma. Excuse me, the Fen Shoreline item is locked by...
Logically
Supers.
speaking, Spider would have to be a Great Tree Chamber because logically it would expect you to have Fireball to access life growth and life growth tunnel.
All right, you need Spider to do that. That's true.
Mm-hmm. But that's also ignoring.
We've already seen
Workstation.
IBBF. Do you really think it matters at this point if I see?
No.
Okay.
But we know based off of settings, it can't be Spider.
Correct.
It could very well be our Plasma.
Yep.
That would mean that Plasma, or no, that would mean Spider is somewhere either in. Spider might be Workstation.
Again, it seems very possible. Emojini is going to head back for their boost ball.
Yep.
I think Feisty also, correct me if I'm wrong, Feisty did grab their artifact in Hall of the Elders, correct?
I believe they did.
Okay. Nice thermal!
Thermal. I think those are frustration missiles at that point. Pretty sure those were missiles out of frustration.
Yeah.
So yeah, Workstation is the play.
Workstation seems likely at this point. So it would have to be a labs play to the elevator. Ew. Feisty going for bar skip. Beautifully done.
Got it.
Not the normal setup I see for it, but nicely done.
Bit of a chef's kiss right there, that's for sure.
Yeah, really nicely done. And no gravity suit. Feisty's gonna have a tough time getting through this.
Yeah.
Once and anyway. Nice energy tank. Problem is good luck getting out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good job from Feisty.
Yeah.
And Feisty from here is going to head right to mines.
Yeah. Might as well while you're down here. Do you think Emojini has realized that Ice Beam is likely vanilla?
Probably. This looks like a Chozo play.
Yeah.
And it is a Chozo play.
Yeah. Kenichi, I think they finally realized Ice Beam is vanilla.
Yep. Feisty doing an outstanding job right now. The movement is great. The routing is good. Both. Honestly, there hasn't been too much route divergence in the seed. At least nothing major. It's been a very kind of linear seed. At least in my opinion.
Looks like Emojini's stream has frozen.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
Yay! There's a lot of boings going on there in the background, Link.
Yep. My young sister is here.
Nice.
So, I do apologize for the background noise.
Oh, you're fine. Could have been you bouncing on a, one of those bouncy balls.
Yeah, possibly.
Those things are fun. You've used one before. They're pretty fun. Or processing. This technically, what is this called? Is this just part of ore processing?
I'm not sure.
Or processing tunnel, or processing waste. I don't know.
And that's
There's our.
validation.
Yeah, that's validation right there.
Slowly
Did you see
walking
the way
away.
Fancy creeped up on it?
Yep.
With a wave trooper not acknowledging Samus. How dare you?
Slow walk.
Waste
Validity.
disposal. Thank you, Fabian.
Yep. Waste disposal.
We're also being told in the mentor race that Boost Ball was also at Chapel of the Elders.
What's up with Chapel of the Elders and Boost Ball today? I
I have no
swear.
idea.
Apparently, they likely got the same person who did both states. That's the thing.
That was missile expansion and security access A. And we can't peek this item.
Nope, don't have publicly.
Let's see what the phase on Elite has. An energy tank. Okay. A lot of turrets in this room.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Calvin. Bye, Calvin. And we saw an energy tank in upper Elite Research. Back to orb processing for Feisty. Emma and Jenny is going to go get their ice beam. Their ice beam, yep.
They probably won't be too happy to see that it's vanilla.
Nope. Now Feisty begins to make a play for PPC and Central Dynamo. You can see the impact crater in the background there. Boom, spider
There's your
ball.
spider ball. Oh. Fireball in mines.
I've seen it there before too. Feisty making quick work of the elite pirate.
Not the face that you like to see. Something important.
Feisty now entering PPC. We know the artifact here.
Since that's where Fireball is, that does unlock. That's being checked as well. Will we have a second vanilla bean location? Just a question at this point.
You think we could have plasma processing holds plasma beam? Could be.
Yeah,
Or like your original idea, could be in workstation.
yeah. Well, my thought process was spider and workstation. So,
It's quite possible. Feisty having a good PPC climb. Nicely done. Feisty making that look easy.
MOG doing their live row checks.
Yep.
Gonna be grabbing their thermal visor. Not sure how much they're going to enjoy that. Workstation was apparently nothing.
Oh.
That's spicy to even peek it.
This is probably a plasma processing play, and it is.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, right? Like, all of mines, with the exception of Vent Shaft and Central Dynamo, have been checked. And you were at PPC, just go get these two item checks out of the way with, and move on from there.
Yeah.
It's a missile. So where the heck is our plasma beam? Thardus?
It very well be. Let's see, it could be Thardus. It could be one of the other checks in Farfin that isn't gravity chamber unless we get gravity.
Right, all of Farfen is open,
Yeah.
which apparently Feisty doesn't want to go to.
So. Or no, Feisty was just grabbing some powerbomb ammo.
That works too. Last artifact that Feisty needs is the one in Fendrana Shorelines, which is currently locked by, wait for it, Supers, which is locked by Plasma. So it's a plasma hunt for Feisty. We've already got Phazon suit. We got that 19 minutes in. And it's right now a plasma hunt. Gonna go check Qmon. AKA known as Quarantine Monitor.
Yeah. Missile.
Time to go check all of Farfendrana. No, Feisty's gonna go for the play.
Might as well, you're right there, anyways.
Rock fight! Link, I don't know about you, but when I've played this game casually, this is not one of the more fun fights to go to.
Oh no.
It's the second longest fight in the game next to, what do you call it? Prime Exo.
What are you doing it?
She's having fun.
Forget about that rabbit. Ooh.
Now Feisty's just having a little bit of fun, hanging out on the grapple ledge, waiting for Thardus to do his thing. Good place, powerbomb, and we're done. Nope, Thardus not required, so Plasma Beam is somewhere in
Yeah.
Farfen, Vent Shaft, or Essential Dynamo. Ginny is in friggin' Crash Site for reasons I don't quite understand.
That's why I asked earlier, what are you doing, Mo?
Biohazards locked. Maybe they
Yeah.
just wanted that one check.
That could have been possibly Plasma Beam or Gravity Suit. I think. Or might not have been able to be Gravity Suit, I'm not sure. It could have been the Plasma Beam. I love that knockback for those explosions. That's for sure. What are you doing?
Missile expansion.
Well, no, I gotta do a mind slide first for that spark ball. Was artifact and PPC. Gravity chamber is nothing.
Nothing. Gravity chamber. What's the? We got. It can't be behind the ice. The only other location is the water.
That plasma beam is probably in mines as well at this point.
What about the water? I know there's a still. I think it crashed into the water. There's an item down there.
I think based off of what I saw when they went into that room, so I think that was Hunter Cave,
Frost Cave.
I believe.
Was it Frost Cave? I don't know.
I believe I saw an E-tank, so.
And it's one of the last two locations we said.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mines.
MQA too, because we have X-ray. It could be over there.
Spider. Yep.
Yep. So there's only 3 locations left: Vent Shaft, Central Dynamo, and QA. What a weird seed. I mean, we said it when we saw play. No, I said it when we saw Phase on 19 minutes in. Our beam is going to be way out of the way.
Yeah, and I think it was one of the seeds I was playing in last year's tournament.
Oh.
It was Plasma at Vanilla Powerbomb.
Interesting.
So, yeah. So it could very well be that check.
It's quite possible. So. Right, so you're trying to get by these sonic bats, or whatever you want to call them. Now, Feisty are making a play to go back into mines.
Yeah.
Emo Jenny not that far behind.
No?
Emo Jenny's had a chance to catch up. Those IBBF attempts.
Yep. Emo Jenny still needs to go grab their spire in mines.
Correct.
I feel like...
Emo Jenny's gonna... Yeah.
I feel like when they do finally go to decide to grab their spider ball, or go to mines to grab their spider, they're going to more or less full clear what they can mines.
Makes sense.
At that point, because
Feisty through the Diggle Raft tunnel. Do you remember that race, Cosmo versus Diggle Raft last year?
I don't think so.
So Diggle Raft had 2 energy entering that tunnel, got hit by one of the fire things coming from the ceiling, was down to 1, and then all of a sudden they're standing there and just launching energy pellets all over the room. So I've been trying to rename that room in Diggle's honor.
I mean, hey, it happens.
Yep.
Stuff happens like that.
But in all seriousness here, though, this is a great race between these 2 runners. Feisty realized that they don't have many items left. I also like this play from Feisty because we know at this point Feisty's cleared all the upper mines with the exception of the checks that we have said. They know Plasma can only logically be in any of those 3 locations. Vent Shaft, Central Dynamo, or Metroid Quarantine A.
Yep.
There are not many item locations left. Oh, but WX fan, what about lower mines? Nope, you cannot get to lower mines without Plasma. MQA is the last room you can go to without Plasma being required.
Yep.
For items.
My money is going to be Central Dynamo. Because I've had a seed where it was Central Dynamo.
It honestly wouldn't surprise me to see it in MQA.
Nope, it's Vent
We're
Shaft.
both wrong. It's right there in Vent Shaft.
1 room off or so. Maybe. No, just a couple rooms off. Never mind.
Oh boy.
Heroes off.
Well, that's go mode for Feisty.
Yep.
This has been a very weird logic chain for items.
Yeah.
So now if you're Feisty, yeah, you just go right back up PPC, you do the PPC climb, head back into Fendrana, rush super missiles into the artifact, and you are done with the game.
Yep. Take the save station right there on Shorelines, port to start,
Yep.
and rush final bosses. Emma Jenny going to Parkland, not to play. We know that for a fact.
Yep. But again, until then, we didn't know what all of the Farfen checks were open, with the exception of the one locked behind the ice. So, again,
Well, one
logically
locked behind the
speaking,
ice, and then there was one that was locked behind both power bombs and plasma at
yeah,
Parkland as well. But normally,
right. And you,
he normally
right.
holds a artifact, if not power bomb expansion in the middle.
Yep. So only so much you can do again. Logic had both runners heading in, and made sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, that being said, exclamation point R, folks, in the Twitch chat to go follow both of these amazing runners. Exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary and tracking teams. And exclamation point MPR to find anything related to the Metroid Prime Randomizer community, as well as our Discord, which you all should totally join. The real question is in fact Meron a lawyer?
No. I know Marion is not a lawyer.
Marion is like, Marion Law 71? There could be a lawyer, unless it's a little bit of a, just meh, just wants to say law. And there you go. Nice scan dash. Marion says, I know a lot about law, but do not call me to represent you in any physical courthouse. Hashtag not an
We're
attorney.
going to be about a 1:30 work to start.
About that. Thank you,
Ridley is
Marion.
probably going to take about a couple minutes to fight.
Yep,
So
there's the
maybe
energy tank.
might
6
be
energy
like
tanks now. I wonder if they'll get a 7th. Probably not.
probably not. Yeah, probably not. It might be like a 1:35-ish entering crater.
There's the supers, which is going to get access to that. And Feisty has had just about enough of this season. Not even waiting to get up to Lighthouse, just launching a super missile with precision to go and get this area. So Lighthouse will be their 6th artifact. And there it is.
I was off on the time for work to start.
You're good.
Gonna be sub 1:29.
Marion, for what it's worth, I've been in the government contracts and subcontracts administration field for the last several years. I am also hashtag not an attorney. But man, I love to negotiate and debate.
It is safe to say that the ship, which is understandable as well.
Absolutely.
start the fight for 129.
The Riddlers. The Ridley. The giant flying space thingy. Giant flying space thingy. Feisty has really had enough with this scene. Just boost balling all around right now.
There's that boost. Oh, that's one dash.
I was gonna say almost a clean Ridley fight.
Almost.
There we go. A one-dash Ridley fight. You can't complain with that whatsoever.
A 131 impact entry. All right.
Yep, nicely done. Feisty's about to enter the worst room in the game. In my opinion, the Impact Core.
Yep, with the Vision Metroids.
Stupid Vision Metroids. You know
I
what
honestly
they
enjoyed
are?
the concept of them.
Rude. Vision Metroids, rude.
I mean, just like every other Metroid's the well-placed power bombs just eradicate them.
Still rude.
But I did enjoy the concept of the enemy. One thirty start for Exo.
Looking at about a 136, 138 finish. If everything goes according to plan here for Feisty.
If Magic Prime cooperates, that is.
That too. Emojinies are making their way to PPC. They're gonna grab their last artifact. On to Sub-Chamber 2 for Feisty. Sub-Chamber 3. Good Metroid Prime Exo fight so far for Feisty.
Well, not until final sub-chamber that Victor Prime can start his scrolling, to be fair.
5 artifacts for Emojini. Last artifact is going to be, again, the same one that Feisty was looking for. Vendrana Shorelines.
Not like they were looking for it, they were looking for no God.
Yeah, but if they will keep going, they will come across.
Yep. When Jimmy decides to say, see you later to that elite.
Pretty much. Time save. This Emogenie's plasma. And now Feisty onto the final sub-chamber of Metroid Prime Exo. Sub-chamber 4. This is where Metroid Prime is really going to start going a little crazy here. It can change between its beam modes here.
Go disco. Yep, you can go disco.
It can go disco. That's new.
Well, disco.
I don't think I've ever heard it called disco before. I mean, I know what you mean, but still.
Yeah. Well, it just keeps changing its vulnerability constantly. You better get, a single shot in.
Yep. The guy was a little off on the time as well, probably about a 139, 140 finish.
Yeah.
Emogenie's got their plasma. Emogenie also a little frustrated.
Not too happy. Yeah, not too happy seeing that.
Nope.
I don't blame him.
Not at all. Emogenie didn't have any power bombs, so now they go back for it.
At least it wasn't Central Dynamo.
Yeah. Which is where Emogenie's headed again. Remember, Emogenie doesn't have Spider yet. They do not know what Spider Ball is.
Oh, shoot.
Missile expansion in Central Dynamo. Where was Gravity Suit? That could have been Chozo Ghosts.
Yeah.
Could be Omega Pirate. Could be anywhere in Lower Mines. This is a somewhat okay maze. Not the greatest maze. A little bit of a... Okay, yeah, this is now a really rude maze.
Yeah. Looks like it's one of the largest mazes in the world.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's right. But you need to be able to take out the security drone and beat the puzzle to make use here of the save station. The doors are locked. And Emogenie needed, they have little to no energy. So this will be an energy. And now this is most likely a play to... I don't know, are they really going lower mines? You can't. Oh, they're getting some power bomb refills. Nice. Smart. Feisty having a really good Exo fight so far. Excuse me, Prime Essence fight.
Oh, sub 139.
Nicely done. Time.
GG's, Feisty. GG's. Almost a 139.
Yep. And that is that's a forfeit from Emogenie. GG's. Let's get these racers in here for their post-game interviews. Well done. Feisty with the win. GG's. Emogenie with the DNF. Nicely done from Feisty. GG's, Emogenie.
That was not cool.
Nope.
No.
That's what I say about that.
Yeah.
What's
You
a
were
really
in the
great
right
scene?
place. you were in the right area for Spider Ball. To be fair.
Was it
Uh,
in Boombox?
Yep.
yep, Boombox.
Alright, that's what I figured. Alright,
That Boombox
yeah.
Spider. Hey,
I forgot I didn't have
look
Spider.
on bright side ammo. At least it wasn't Central Dynamo Plasma like it was that one seed last year.
Yeah.
That one was
I think Fight C needs another invite.
Working on it.
Time. Alright.
Fungal Hole B for Gravity.
Interesting. Yeah, that wasn't cool.
No.
All right, Feisty's
The
got
funny
their
thing
invite.
is, so the funny thing is, I called Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. I think I last locationed just about every progression item.
You almost last location Ice Beam.
I did last
there's-
location
there's-
ice, I'm pretty sure.
No, there's no workstation that you didn't check before you checked Ice Beam.
No, you need Spider or Gravity to get workstation.
No.
Yeah. Workstation was not in logic.
Oh yeah, sorry, my mind.
Because Thardus,
Might as well blank.
I needed Plasma for Thardus. Yeah. Oh, that was dumb.
Yeah, and then that thermal visor in Life Grove.
Yeah, I was like, alright, this is so dumb. It's gotta be... This would be the seed to have Plasma on Thardus. Or in Frigate Crash Site. Or Crash, whatever, Freight Lift. And then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end I was just thinking, what are the checks that would troll me the most? That's gotta be where Plasma is. And then
And you're thinking mines.
Well, Mines is the obvious location. And so I thought, there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
way. There's no way it'll be Mines, because I am getting trolled way too hard for it to be in Mines.
Yeah.
So Feisty can't accept any of the invites I sent them. Invites are disabled. So I've pinged a volunteer to get Feisty here. Working on it, folks.
Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure if Sigma's still around, they'll get Feisty in here. But yeah, you and Feisty were pretty neck and neck through a lot of the race, honestly.
Interesting.
Yeah, Feisty actually tried to do IBBF a couple times.
Oh, that's fun.
Reset just about every single time, I believe.
Did they not get a wave?
They
I
did.
reset
No,
twice.
they had wave. They had
they're just
wave.
doing
They
it for
just
fun?
didn't want to. Yeah, they didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to fight Zoid,
Fair enough.
which who does, honestly.
Oh, that was so bad.
Hmm.
Fen was such a troll. I couldn't believe how much of a troll the early Fen was.
Yeah, you saw the artifact on Light Tower, and then you checked the other item. It was your supers. That was great.
All right, Plasma God has to be here soon, right? No, there's nothing in labs.
No, Plasma was hiding away in mines. I do believe that you did attack last location Wave Beam, by the way. So
Yes, I
there's
did.
that.
Yeah. Ice was, I think, also last location. What else? I mean, that's basically it. I mean, what else do I even need?
Well, we called it that it was going to be a beam hunt as soon as you guys found that phase on suit 19 minutes in.
Yeah.
There we go. I
There we
say
go.
GG's.
GG's.
Gee.
I mean, you did. I mean, if you didn't want to talk to us, Feisty, you could have told me that too.
I'm more disappointed in myself because I did the same. I did the thing again where I turned away from vent shaft, went for back vent, and it's like, oh, vent shaft shouldn't have anything. Let me go where there's more stuff.
Yeah.
And guess
I had a
what?
feeling it was. I personally had the feeling that was going to be one of those later checks for plasma because I did have a seed myself last year where it was Central Dynamo plasma. So I had a feeling it was possibly one of those checks further down, but also Farfin was also in logic as well. So I was like, it could be either one at that point. So
I got trolled so hard by this seed. I can't believe this.
both of you got trolled. It wasn't just you yourself, Ammo.
Let me
Both
do
were-
IBBF so
both
I
were-
can go ahead and grab the artifact just in case Ice Beam's back there. Oh wait, Ice Beam is vanilla. Okay, let me go do back Fen, and because surely vent shaft's not anything, vent shaft ends up being the last thing I need.
Yep.
Yeah, I last locationed wave and ice, and just about plasma too. I only just got plasma like when you finished.
Yeah,
I cleared
it's
all
like
the
every
back
time I
already.
decide to skip vent shaft, it ends up being something. But whenever I check it, it's just a missile.
Yep. Just like Zoid.
It's like not even
Just like
Schrodinger's.
Zoid.
It's like when I don't check it, it's something. When I do check it, it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, Feisty, just kidding about you not want to talk to us. In the meantime, what I want to talk about is back to your. Took you 3 times to be able to get there. Was that a trick you?
I'm rusty on it, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Did you kind of have
And unfortunately,
somewhat of an inkling that Ice Beam was probably back in Lake Chozo somewhere?
it was either back Chozo or it was behind Thardas because that's never happened before. So it's like I might as well try to pick up the artifact on the way since you can get that with that wall crawl.
Gotcha. All right. Well, what's one thing you both actually liked about that seed? And don't tell me plasma beam. You both looked at plasma and/or shot plasma beam out of frustration. So don't tell me plasma.
You know, I don't think I have anything good to say about this seed. Not one
I
thing.
do. Easy
I
flamethrower.
was wondering, Feisty, when you found your thermal visor and your ice beam, were those missiles out of frustration or joy?
I plead the fifth.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was pretty
fantastic.
happy I did the Arbor Chamber out of bounds very nicely. I don't think I even needed more for any of them, although, yeah, I did have to do it 3 times.
Was nicely done.
Think about the only nice thing I was able to actually do was get the 2 pull barely.
Oh, nice.
Last shot of thermal. Other than that, I need to stop turning around from stuff. Because it's like, as soon as I picked up wave, it's like I had no other reason to be here. If I would have kept going, I would have had ice at probably like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I already figured out where power bombs had to be at that point, given what it locked. And then it's like, oh, if I can find Hina boosting supers, this will be easy. And I can just go ahead and do the out of bounds to grab the artifact in the tower, and I have to worry about searching for plasma in bad spot. And then it's like supers is behind plasma, and it's like, well, there goes that idea.
Yeah.
I got wave so late. It was terrible.
We
Yeah,
were
didn't you
wondering
go-
why you reset, and we're like, wait a minute. It dawned on us afterwards when you got wave. And it's like, oh, Imogen didn't
You have to
have
grab the
wave beam.
Yeah. I had to reset out of Fen twice. Because
So
the
rude.
first time, I forgot I didn't have a wave, and I was gonna grab boost, like, oh, wait. I don't have wave. Reset. Okay, I grabbed wave. And then I went back to Fen to labs, and then I cleared all of labs expecting to find plasma, and then there was no plasma, so I reset again. And then I got ice.
Yeah. I got force morph during the first IBBF wall crawl, so I fell way down. That's why I had to reset from that. And then the second time when I was trying to go over there, it just didn't want to transition. For whatever reason, I could not find the trigger anymore.
Oh, that was
That's
so
why
bad.
Hey, you got those shots of frustration.
Yeah.
And then let's see. I had X-ray before I even got to meditation fountain the first time. So I was able to go peek while I was at Magnum Pool and saw what Wave was doing there. Which, can we talk about the fact that you had basically 3 powerbomb expansions directly next to each other?
Right. Right.
Yeah, there was.
'Cause-
I don't remember where the first one was. I remember training chamber and training chamber access. Yeah.
Yeah, training chamber access, and then you had one in Watery Hall.
There was a PB expansion in Waterhill?
On the charge beam spot.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then Maine's PB was lower furnace as well. So,
Yep, I saw that while doing the wall crawl. I figured that it had to be there at that point. That or it was plant. It was either
Plant was
Zoid,
ice
plant,
spreader.
or lower furnace. Plant was, yeah.
That was probably the worst routing I've ever done in my life. Not that like I made bad decisions necessarily. It's just everything didn't work.
The seed itself was just
Don't worry.
control.
Don't worry. Gravity Suit was in Fungal Hall B.
Yeah, I went and got it
Ew.
just now.
Oh, y'all didn't catch that in credit?
Ew.
I caught it and I
Yeah,
pointed it out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Gravity Suit was Fungal Hall B.
Yeah, after getting ice I went and checked cargo freight lift. Because you know, we just got ice and we just got thermal. Maybe that's where my plasma will be. Nope. And then I did all of Farfen and Thardis. And then
Oh, I let go of my frustration on Thardis. I don't know if y'all managed to see that too.
yeah. Well, we saw you place down that powerbomb right at the start too.
You were going all around the grapple beam point like you were just hanging off of a monkey bar. Just swinging back
Thardis
and
probably
forth.
got the better half of about 90 missiles.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That rock turned to pebble. Yeah. This
Well,
scene itself wasn't bad. It's just too many choices after mid game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know, I thought this is pretty bad.
Because I
Well,
think
and
Logic
that's
wanted you to
the
get
issue.
Wave and Ice right after each other.
Yeah, that is the issue when you get so many progressive items all at once. You have so many different routes you can take, and the question is, which one's going to be the right one?
Yeah, you got Wave and Ice, and you already had Power Bomb, so you had all of Mines, you had all of Back Fin. Well, you basically had all of Fin by that point anyway.
Yeah.
You could basically just go anywhere. Also, I hate those little echo bats or whatever they're called.
So annoying.
Yes. I actually had to sit there and kill them for once. They just annoyed the heck out of me.
Mhm.
And they
Now-
almost got me killed because they launched me basically on top of a gel sap. And if anyone doesn't know, gel saps do damage per frame. So I lost about an E-tank of health from me falling on top of it almost.
I've heard this thing about gel zaps, but I have never gotten killed by a gel zap. Am I like missing something?
I have. You can get stuck directly on top of it, and you can be at full health and it's full E-tanks and everything, and it'll kill you in about 3 seconds.
I see.
Because it does its damage per frame.
Like the rot dogs in Elden Ring that used to one-shot you with that one attack because it didn't give you iframes.
Yep.
Or no, I remember how it worked exactly, but yeah. Anyway,
Skills outs behave similar to 2D Metroid Plasma Beam, damage per frame.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with
This
that
is
being
very
said,
trolling with how it opens.
racers, comms, tracking, any last minute thoughts before we get on out of here?
No.
Sam is banned from
I know.
CGen.
please.
Sam is
This
banned
was-
from CGen. I think between Sam and some of Baja's seeds, it just like I think they might be in timeout from generating seeds.
Let's see.
I'm
Sam is
kidding.
banned. Jay is
I'm
banned.
kidding.
I'm banned. Who
What
else
did
is banned?
Jay do? Hold on. What did Jay do? I was kidding about
Jay was
Sam.
a
What
Jay
did Jay do?
Gen the CGC. Jay Gen the CGC seed that I played against Arrow with Space Jump and PPC.
I'm sorry, what? In
Jay Gen
PPC.
a CGC seed with me against Arrow with Space Jump inside of PPC.
That's terrible.
You're expected to do the point of no return check there for Space Jump.
Yeah.
That was the seed
Honestly,
we had
at this point,
I think it was an
if they are
hour
running out
40 Space Jump.
if they are running out of people to gin seeds, Marion can attest for me. I can gin some good seeds.
Yeah, let's please not bring the tracker into this. We work behind the scenes. We're not supposed to be in here. Thank you.
I think Marion's seen a seed. I think Marion's seen both sides of my seeds. I can gen a 30-minute seed, or I can gen a 3-hour solo seed. There is no in between.
Yeah, no, Marion's already made the decision to never do a seed with any of you in here who generate. And with that note, I think we're over our time limit here.
Probably. So let's get on out of here. Unless there's any final thoughts here. If not, I'll sign us.
I think everything's said that's been said.
All right. So with that being said, GG's to Feisty and Amogeny for a really good race. As Amogeny continues to circle their ship for reasons I still don't quite understand. For Amogeny, for Feisty, big shoutouts to Link on commentary and Marion on tracking. I'm WXFan21. We'll see you next mission. Latest, peoples.
GG.
Bye-bye.
Bye.